Oh, yes, back to it, back to it. Okay, so I found the launch pad, I think. And that was all I did. I'm gonna go to the groundbreaker, just cause. If it loads. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh. Apparently that stuff just appeared.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's Thrillings. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I said
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Oh no.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants.
Okay, a lot of people.
Had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Okay. I mean, it's just a new client. Chill.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered.
Oh.
Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Yikes.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Naturally. What about me?
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Okay. Brought a lot of joy to this colony.
You're a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Okay.
I hate to admit it, but I'm a little out of my depth here. I'm used to dealing with rowdy VIPs from Byzantium, not murder. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Sure. Let's see if I'm in there.
I encourage you to consider this offer seriously. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Okay. Alright, got everything I need. You could have dealt with it.
I represent the law, Captain, but what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
Okay. I don't know why they're trusting me to catch.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Aw. Thanks, Ada. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. E, apply, yes. Very good. Now what I actually wanted to do was go to the... No, that stars, okay, yeah. One third of the groundbreaker. Cool.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's talk when you're free.
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Right.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nah. Yeah, I'll bring them both. Why not? I should probably bring armor for them. Okay.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Mm-hmm. 16. And that's heavy armor though. 299. Yeah, I mean your weapons are okay. Hey.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to ground.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Oh, okay.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Knock someone out with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan? You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Let's resolve your differences like an adult.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
You're not serving a sentence.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me. Technically, the previous Captain Horrible Accident. Yeah, that's me.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
See you around. That was a scheme. Alright, let's talk
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Hey.
Identification, please.
There you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
That's okay.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Yeah.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What do you need, buddy?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nah.
Be seeing you.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore. I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well,
really?
Folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away. Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless.
Oh. Why not so many?
Search me? I mean, don't search me, because that's my job. Get it?
Yeah.
I reckon you'd have to ask the folks in Byzantium.
See you around.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal.
Yeah.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one, but 2 officers. Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it.
Thanks.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay. I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
Yeah.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakono. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sure. Well, how do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. How do you know so much?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Naturally. Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
Whoa.
This is security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Alright, I'm not gonna go in there. What I need to do is go find... Am I allowed to have this? Guess so. Okay. Except it weighs me down because I'm carrying 1,000 things. I don't know if this is really wasteful or not. I feel like it totally is. That's fine.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
True, I've been there.
Anarchists.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Anyone here worth talking to? No, you.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse. That's not for me to say, but if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Jun Lei in engineering.
I'll do that now. Hey, Martin.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's choice spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
Okay.
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony. Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help get you out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
Oh no.
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint. Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Okay, buddy.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
I'll see.
Have a look.
I will sell you stuff that I don't need. I'll never use this. Sell. Scrap. Let's be honest, I'm never gonna use the light machine gun. Let me sell that. Okay. Armor. Heavy armor, not interested. Light armor, interested. But I don't know if I should use it yet. Sell all junk. Okay, now I will buy something from you. I feel really bad for you. Hey, this isn't. Oh, it's heavy though. What am I wearing right now? Yeah, you can have that. I will buy. Pristine. How much? 145. I'll buy it. Buy. Buy +5. Okay. Sure. There we go. You want to repair that? $4.95. Why not? So this thing. It's not that good. Okay, outfits. That's fine. Okay. There we go. I'm wearing medium right now. I'll wear this until it's trash. Oh, wait. No longer. Okay, nice. Make it down. Why not? Okay.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Hmm?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to see Jessie. I didn't even ask the last name, but okay.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
I gotta.
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
It was not.
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker.
That's stupid.
Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Sort of.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay.
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck if you do.
You know, I probably shouldn't do that, but...
Easy does it.
Figured I will take those. That's where I need to be.
Ha!
Okay. Coolio. Now I just, like, break my legs.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail. Move along.
Something about being in space is creeps.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
For the following
I
story.
think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
To defend your corporate town.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
No, he is not me.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
No. I'm sorry, he's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Sorry for your loss, buddy.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
You didn't know it?
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Peacefully. Oh, no. You don't want to know the details, buddy.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
I didn't kill him, though. Very sorry.
Right, right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells.
Oh.
I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why are you so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
You never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
So loud. Always. Okay, 51. Yeah, I'll up this one. E. Yes. Perks. That's good. Should be well. Yes. Fly on that one, and then I can grab these. Okay, cool. Okay. Cool. I don't know if that did anything. Oh, she gets something too. Fair. Do that. And you as well. That's a good one to have. Okay.
Your whole family tonight.
No thanks. I need to get the thing off of the ship first. Uh-oh, what's this moron doing?
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Are you either throwing someone barely?
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Or the worst.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
But tell me why I need you on my crew.
Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
Huh. How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Where are you from? No. What's the value of pie?
It's delicious.
You're absolutely right.
Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
Perfect. What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Well, you haven't proven that you're not an idiot. Okay. Are you any good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Alright, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
I don't know how I'm gonna pay you.
Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
But you can come along. See you on the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Okay.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Oh no. Okay. ID card chip. Oh yeah. I was going back to the ship for a reason. I need to grab the thing that Phineas was giving me. I don't know what he called it. I know what it is, so it's okay. Alright.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
There it is. Yep. Oh, it's not there. But we don't do. No, they're all from Udo. Oh, he wants to shrink ray. Okay. Put this in here, and that. I'm probably not going to use these either. Lots of mods. Let me just look at what I can put in. I do like the automatic crystal. So, can I mod you? Maybe I need a workbench.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Never dreamed. That's not the lesson I taught them. Gosh. This is not a Petunia. Okay. Okay, that's a bad West, alright. Okay, cool. Hey there. Hey, Lexi. What's up with the gray hair? This is a good ship. Plenty of room for. Oh, hey, this is what I was looking for. I want to install mods on you. Install mods. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Alright, anything on you? Okay. And on this bad boy? Anything? No, okay. What about the stick I'm using? Tinker with this. Okay, cool. That's good enough. Interesting location. Alright. Yeah, you too. Guess they both have quests here anyway.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put in?
Nice. Excuse me. Huh. Hello? I just gotta come back later, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Sure, we'll go here. Check this out. This does look really cool though. Lots of advertisements, very flashy.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for Have you seen this man?
Yes, I have.
Reward offered for information needed to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local port embassy.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
But a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into
Good
question.
law, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can
Both
hardly...
teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
I'm kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
What if I just fix them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Any room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Contract for work this out. I'm available for reasonable.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Take care of that right
Hold
now.
on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay, well, I'll just read all of them. That's fine.
Speak your mind.
What? I didn't think you just...
Hey.
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got...
Junlei is fine.
Come on.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job. We'll be on our way. Okay. Yeah, I need to be level 40 for everything, apparently. Okay. Can do this.
This is Halcyon News.
Solve it and ship it.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Well, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Let's go for it.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
Oh, I'll trust that.
You the one flying the unreliable?
Darn right. How do you know?
Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
You should go. Okay. Hey.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, legitimate business. Captain Roth, she's gonna know I'm not, but...
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I already got one.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Okay. Oh, look, don't even ask questions. Just take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
I don't think they'd like that. You know, if I just went in. Okay. Where was I going? To see Doyle. Right, visiting her.
Let us take heed that we are not caught bending the law. I am not keen on another long-term penitentiary assignment.
Huh.
Sandy Wordsworth. It's
Martin. Anything left I need care? Still so stealing, yeah. I'm a doctor all of a sudden.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early.
To the last Ratidon rut in time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Fair.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
I am not.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I do work for the... No, that's me.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
You really got me in trouble.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Yep, let's go. Don't want to make a habit of using that thing for restricted access. Okay. Udom, I'm back. How are you?
This is how.
How do you do?
I'm well.
Ah, how might I assist you?
Just Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Ugh.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and what guarantee do...
Oh no, that's awful. No, let's not do that. Okay, back to here.
This is how...
How do you do?
See Doyle, I'll pay it off.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although...
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
How much? Charging that much for emotional anguish?
I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
This isn't that much.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
I'll cover it.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I'm all good. See you later, buddy. I mean, how much do I have? Yeah, I had like 8,000, so that's not bad. If that's considered a lot of money, then...
Wish
I'm
I
down
could
with
say
that.
it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt.
Mm-hmm.
You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Wait, you paid me 1,000. That's half the money. That... you couldn't have given that to him and said, okay, look, buddy, I'm working on it, okay? Yeah, you had to run and hide. Gosh, watch yourself. Hey.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
I guess that means I owe you now, right?
No,
Tell
she
you
owes
what,
me.
I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
Okay.
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Aww.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Okay, sure.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Go to the ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
They have no windows.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
I mean, I might as well just dump it all in you, right? Sure. Whatever. The next one can go to something. Oh no! Wait, I was supposed to use that on something useful. I was supposed to use that on stealth so I could actually do any of my quests. Oh well, I'm not gonna save scum anymore. I'll just do this. Okay. Where am I supposed to get this stuff from? I'm sure I'll level up soon enough anyway.
CNP Mirror Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Back base. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh hey, Captain McRed. How's it going?
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Hey.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give you a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I don't like this guy. I'm gonna kill him.
Incoming.
Or die to him really quickly. Okay, maybe I won't kill him. Maybe I'll just... okay, hang on.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
Okay, yeah, alright. Whatever, buddy.
Is this what...
Back to it. Intimidate. Is here for the parts. Grab the parts. Okay, well, I'll just come back after you're done.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Cool.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
There's a bounty on your head.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice.
Not so fast.
Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter? My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby Pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind. Keen eyes you got there. Sunita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
What happened?
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Okay. Sure. I don't like that he killed the crew members.
Smells kind of like old Wes's outflow pipes.
The good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. He'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this universe.
Upstairs, he said. Over here. Nope, that's down. Okay.
It's so cozy.
Uh-huh. Maybe there's stairs up here. There.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. That may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Wait, so you're just allowed back? Why were you down here? Okay. That's all.
Are you one of us?
Not yet.
You get that automech patch? McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Good name.
Don't give it.
Wait. Oh, okay.
It's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Okay. No. See you later. I guess that's easier than fighting. Don't know if it's better. But anyway. What's in here? Nothing. That's
This is Halcyon News.
okay.
We interrupt.
Hey, we're back.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Of course.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
All right. Where are the radiators? Yeah, it is getting steamy in here. Let's see.
The controls are in the back of the machinery.
Whoa, okay. The very back.
Good news? Strong help with the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Cool.
Bad news. Diagnostic says they're switching sources from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back.
Wish I could like throw rocks or something. My sneak's not terrible, but it's not great. Excuse me.
Sister.
Incoming!
Oh, good. Pissed him off. That's fine. Oh, I cannot use one combat. They are already all dead. Oh, that's rough. Alright. What do we got? Who's next? Ouch. Are we good? Guess so. Let's go then.
Done. The temperatures are pilot dropping.
Nice.
Stop by once you're on the way out. Groundbreaker owes you things.
Oh.
Of course. Oh, it's alright. 1. No, 2. Y'all sure are fast. Okay. Now that we are here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Alrighty.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Yeah, I know.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Nice. It's like being in command.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Alright. Where's the self-destruct?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do.
It was.
I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You've got my attention.
I don't have a lot of faith in
You're
people.
right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay.
You've got my attention.
Let's get on. Am I leveled up yet? No, okay.
This is Halcyon News.
Soon, really soon. No.
C&P Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Hey.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. What do you want then? Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little
Let's hear it.
Do you know Edna, over an engine? She sent me a recording. Curious thing is, it came from an out... Can't say I know...
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay. Subject. Cool. And sell that. And that. I have a lot of this. Armor mod, interesting. I did not know that was a thing.
This is Halcyon News.
Wait, what am I actually supposed to be doing here? What's this say? Old records, okay.
Great. Oh, a little. I also need throat.
I'm not.
That's half. But that's not. Anytime, sweet. It's all.
Let me see what you got. Look for quest items. Quest items. I probably want this. Okay. Is that what I needed? Looks like.
Shh. Someone's coming.
So it's not in here. That's fine though. Because there is plenty of stuff in here that I can steal. Except it's not actually stealing because reasons. Okay. Ooh, fun. Oh no, I didn't mean to steal that actually. I do like experience. That's pretty much what I'm supposed to do. Hey, do you have anything?
So. Didn't quite glass ear. Nothing to fear. Huh. Fine, as long... Our Chief Tennyson has an independence. There's a reason the board's embassy is a
Okay, yeah, I need to... Cool. That guy's not really important. I'll just ignore everything he has to say. I'm pretty good.
Rizzo's Milk Chocolate. CCN 76 Milk Chocolate with caramel.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
Bard. Can I pick it? No, I can't. Okay. Okay. Well, that didn't help. Oh, I can do this. Hey.
How goes the hunt? Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
What's it like?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand? I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved. We're the security force. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Yes. Okay, now we're good. Max it out. Yeah, baby. Okay. Hello. Don't mind me. Oh no. It's happened. Don't make me do it. No. Steel hoop. Look, I just need... Wait, will this help me? Don't I already have one? Look, man. I just need a mag lock thing. Okay. This is just great. Tinker, breakdown. Alright. Well, you can have these. Oh no, that's terrible. No, don't do it. Take this off. There you go. Something right. Please decrypt these. Oh no. Alright, whatever. That's unfortunate. Okay. Anyway. I'm sure I can find a mag lock somewhere. Somewhere. I only need one. Okay, there's one. Oh, are you gonna freak out? No?
Hey, stop that!
Oh,
What do you think?
I was just leaving.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
No, it was my fault. I just stole that thing. Don't even feel bad, dude. Okay. Fortunately, I need to do it 2 more times. But... now we're good. No, we're not. Why are we not good? Excuse me. Why does it go up to 5 now? I swore it was 1 out of 4. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Just give me this thing. Give me this thing. We're good. Okay. Don't go up anymore. Don't go to 1 out of 6. Okay? I'll freak out.
What's that noise?
Wish I could do that.
Fast.
Hmm?
What?
Nothing at all.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Hey.
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty.
Okay, this did not help me. Wait, decreased? Come on, man. Just like, calm down. Everybody needs to calm down. Stop freaking out at me. Okay. I have everything, right? No, let me do this. Let's do stored per kill. That's really good, actually. Yeah.
Understood. I'll keep my head down. There it is. Just yank the drive. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Cool. I get to that thing. Oh well. I can come back for it, I guess.
Heard from the last. Down on 22 that you did a contract for Sublight.
Got it. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I got terrible perception, I guess.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Okay, good enough. Let's go. Anything else here? Alright, almost done. Wrap things up here. Not just yet, though. I'm gonna ask her about Sam.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hey,
How can...
anything about Sam?
The unit is a cleaning Sam. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago. I'm sure Alex likely recorded... If you check the term... Yes, Captain.
There's viscera and death everywhere. What?
Oh.
Captain, also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded... Certainly, Captain. What would you like?
Tell me a joke.
Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right.
Okay.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Alright.
I'll be here.
And then... Holy cows.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I'm glad someone's in charge of things here, because I have no
Hey,
idea.
Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yes. Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
And from the heart.
Oh, law. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by, and I don't want to get too hopeful, but... I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it.
I feel
It's
you.
been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Everybody's different. Don't worry about it.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain.
Sure.
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Uh-oh. That went downhill fast. You're looking a little rough. Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Okay.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Good idea. Drinking solves everything. I don't think drinking's gonna solve this problem.
Drinking never solved nothing, Captain. I ain't been able to sleep for 3 nights now. I just want to unwind. Just the tiniest bit.
What? 3
I'm
nights?
full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Alright, I'll go with you. Elegant field. Why did these guys get skills? Never used them. Oh, maybe I should. There. And you can have a medical skill. I like that. Actually. It's pretty cool. What is this? Breakfast terminal. For what? What is the purpose? Oh, right, okay. I think I already read the... Oh, no, never mind. Nice. Yeah, I totally read all that. Talk to Ada. No. That's not sweet. Oh my gosh, ow. Where is this sucker? On Terra 2? Alright, no, I'll save the same quests for some other time. If I ever do, I probably will. Let's just go there. That's fine. Alrighty. To the bar. Where everything can be fixed. You know it. Nah. 96.5. Okay. Good.
Hey, be careful with those crates.
I should probably tell this guy. I told the chick.
Hey there, Captain. You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one.
Nice.
Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap
I really do like that editor.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up. Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
I don't know, dude. Grand adventure. Generally or specifically?
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Rough track record relationships.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
She's actually right.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
She's probably dead. I don't think so.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
I want to go for more beer. Get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Water.
Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
What about... No. What about me? About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there, you're on a roll. You're gonna get fancy stuff.
Oh, there's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not? Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Not anymore.
Huh. I never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Something to work on then, yeah.
Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
Anytime.
Do you think I should ask her on a date?
Determination 15. Yeah, what does the booze tell you?
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually.
Yeah.
Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Go back to the ship. Right, okay. Alright. That should do it. Cool. This is a good game. I like it. That's the last one for this, though. Bye.